This is Malot from Pakistan, and you're watching my YouTube channel ISRAELITES, which aims to invoke a little bit of humanity in all of us through awareness and understanding. So today evening will be the Shabbat, and following the Shabbat there will be the Yom Tov of Shavous or Shavuot, which commemorates the giving of Torah to the Israelites at Mount Sinai. And I want to share this very spiritual experience that I went through in these counting of Omer and right after the Pesach and up till Shavuot. For some reason I had this strange hangover on the whole concept of Passover, Pesach. And I was reading the Parshat, the weekly Parshat, but everything was just like I was reading it and it was not staying in my head. But Pesach and the women, the Jewish women, the Israelite women, and how we pass over and how we got our the Israelites got, I say our, but I haven't yet converted. So how the Israelite got this freedom and everything and this whole journey. And I realized this amazing concept that when the Israelites were coming out from Egypt, there was this symbolic circumcision of all the men. Of course, the ones who were not circumcised. There were some like Levites or Levites who did circumcise themselves, and they were the covenant was kept through this priestly tribe of the Israelites. Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron is the Kohanim, and his descendants are actually Kohanim. So his family, his father was a priest in Mizraim. So the Levites actually kept the covenant, and obviously Moshe, I think, was circumcised because yeah, I think so, but I have to check and confirm. I think yeah. So Moshe and his family kept this tradition of Brit Milah, that is circumcision, but most of the Israelites forgot about it, and there was this Moshe told every Israelite man that if they want to go along with him and have this freedom out of slavery from Mizraim, they need to circumcise themselves. And then before the last plague, it was this sacrifice of the lamb. So the blood sacrifice, and then Brit Milah, and then this was actually, and then on Shavuos we are as in the Jewish people Israelites are commanded to drink milk or have a dairy meal along with a meat meal also later in the afternoon or on the Yom Tov day. But after lighting the holiday candles, it is symbolic and customary to have dairy items, food items or eatables made out of dairy items, or drink milk. So kind of reminded me of the rebirthing of the Jewish people, the rebirth of the Israelites, the rebirth of that covenant that Israel had with Hashem. So as if Hashem was saying that, okay, fine, you sort of went astray and you forgot about Eretz Israel and you settled in Mizraim, and you forgot about the mitzvah of circumcision and the covenant and everything, and you kind of assimilated into the worlds and the thought of the Mizrahi people, the Egyptians. But even then, I'm gonna save you, and I'm gonna cleanse you just like a newborn baby. So I feel that this this is a great and amazing concept, which is amazing. And I was just so over this thought that why is it that Pesach is not going out of my head. I keep on thinking of those Jewish women, how they, made sure that, there is life coming into the Israelite people, there is hope. So that mentality that, they kept on having children, they kept on having this value for family and value for having the seed of Sarah and Abraham alive through their own their own families, growing their own family or enlarging their own family, despite the fact that it was very hard for women. I mean, childbirth is a life and death matter, and it's a very painful experience for a woman. And my rabbi told me that, Mizrahim was a very fertile. My rabbi, the rabbi who used to teach me, and now again would Zerath Hashem would teach me classes whenever he can, of course, and we know he's very busy. So, like he was saying that, in Eretz Israel, Jewish women had issues with fertility because, Sarah had only one child in Eretz Israel. Rebecca had twins, and then she didn't have children. But in Mizrahim, they had like so many children, and Yaakov had all his children outside Eretz Israel. And in Mizrahim, the women had 6 children at times, not all, or maybe all, I don't know exactly, but they had 6 children at a time, and Hashem was like blessing them with so much of fertility. But I think the whole concept was just so amazing to me. And now that Shavuos is here, so it's like the full circle that, from the importance of having intimacy and having a family to, giving birth, to having a breath milah, and then our foremost nutrition of a baby is milk, is dairy. So this is such a beautiful concept, and I wish whoever is observing, of course, all the Jewish people, even the ones who can't observe for, whatever reasons, maybe they don't have a family, they are, secular, they're not observant, whatever. But whoever can associate or relate to Shavuos, I would like to wish them, happy Yom Tov Sameach, and Shavuot Sameach, and also Shabbat Shalom. Before that, Shabbat Shalom, and then good Yom Tov. Have a blessed Yom Tov. Have a blessed Shabbat. Enjoy the cooking, because there's a lot of cooking. I was hoping to make a cheesecake on my own, but then I realized I can't do this, especially because there is this electricity issue, and I have to I have to set the cake and then set the cheese, batter. So I thought I have to drop the cheesecake idea. So I would probably ask my brother or my sister to get a good cheesecake from a bakery that I really like. But whoever is making cheesecake or whoever is making whatever, I'm cooking food, a lot of food, for, a meat meal on the Friday and Saturday night for Shabbat. And then, whole lots of dairy dishes for the Yom Tov. And then again, a meat dish. So yeah, it's not much because, we're just straight people. But I'm enjoying it, and I wish everyone a very blessed and wonderful, bon appetit kind of, Yom Tov and Shabbat. So Shabbat Shalom, happy Yom Tov, have a great weekend. Thank you.